Good afternoon. My name is Simon Willis.
And I'm Will Ashby.
This is our partners, Nick Sarman and Lucas Robbins. As you know, our client is facing growth challenges and is considering a new acquisition of a new location. We recommend instead of this acquisition to use the budget on organic growth because our DCF analysis determined that a new acquisition would not be profitable in the San Francisco area. Instead, we recommend focusing this budget on new acquisition efforts in other areas, as well as improving operation days in our existing parks, as well as establishing incentives for internal spending.
Yep. So jumping into that DCF analysis that Simon referenced, we started out by looking at the EBITDA of Seven Flags in 2023. We found this information through Yahoo Finance. We decided to look at EBITDA because that is a pretty good proxy for cash flow. And we found their EBITDA in 2023, and then we divided it by 27. That's because they have 27 parks across all of North America. That gave us an average annual cash flow per park of 17.1 million in 2023. We also took a growth rate of 4.94%. That's Seven Flags historical growth rate. And then we used the 10% discount rate that was given to us in the presentation. Now, I should mention we came up with a target value for the acquisition of $385 million. We determined this by taking the average startup cost of a Seven Flags park in North America, which is roughly $350 million. And then we built in that 10% premium that's required in this acquisition. That gave us a target value of roughly $385 million. So, and then once we started crunching the numbers on the DCF, we found the present value of the project's terminal value to be $255 million, present value of the project's future cash flows of $71 million. And I will mention that we projected cash flows out for the next 5 years. You can look at the graph on the right for a little more information. That gave us a project enterprise value of $326 million. Since this falls short of the target valuation for the acquisition, we would recommend that the acquisition does not go forward.
Yeah, so we believe focusing acquisition efforts on a less saturated market, such as Phoenix, Arizona, could bring in a lot more revenue than in San Francisco. There is an oversaturated market due to the 3 other current theme parks, all within 50 miles. San Francisco has a population of roughly 883,000 compared to the 1.7 million in Phoenix. And with there only being one amusement park within 30 miles of Phoenix, we see this as a major opportunity to capture an untapped market share in the Phoenix area due to the larger population. There has also been a major increase of tourism in Phoenix, and with that has brought a higher demand for amusement parks and has the potential to attract both local and out-of-state visitors. So we believe shifting acquisition efforts to a location like Phoenix could allow for year-round park operations due to the warmer climate, which could then also maximize revenue.
So we found that in 2023, as opposed to 2022, there were 58 less days of operation within our pre-existing legacy parks. By refocusing our acquisition budget onto our existing parks, we could increase attendance by at least 155,000 guests. By doing this and using the per capita numbers, we assume that admissions could increase by $5.1 million and internal spending could increase by $4.3 million. So simply by being open by more days in the year, we bring in at least $9.4 million more.
Next, we think the park should establish incentives to promote internal spending. We could introduce a rewards program similar to one at Worlds of Fun, where guests earn points for every dollar spent within the park. These points can be redeemed for in-park experience, merchandise, or discounts. Next, creating bundles that offer combined food, merchandise, and ride passes at a discounted rate. The newly acquired parks, we've noticed a decrease in capita spending, which is down 4%. We could offer limited time promotions, for example, a buy one, get one free deal to encourage higher spending among guests. And then lastly, introduce interactive experience where guests can earn rewards or discounts for completing certain tasks or challenges within the park.
Yeah, so overall, we recommend not to acquire this new acquisition in San Francisco and instead putting that $900 million budget towards organic growth. Thank you for your time.